Hi, this is Charlie Carlin with the Web Game. My little talk today is going to be about open source. Now, open source is a real interesting subject. There's a lot of software out there that people buy and purchase, and there's a lot of software out there that's free and available, and there's a lot of software that's open source that's free and available, and you really can't see the whole thing, and it's being debugged throughout the world. We find here in the US what I call the Western mind. The Western mind is so attuned to, if I didn't buy it and spend a lot of money, it can't be worth anything. Well, what we find in the open source community is that there are people all over the world who are busting through a different barrier and really saving companies a lot of money. And I like to think of it more as enabling those companies to invest their software money into other areas. Now, what does that mean? What that means is this. Let's take, for instance, everybody thinks they need to have Word and Excel and PowerPoint and all those things, and they think they have to go out and buy a license for it. Well, if you do that, you know, you've got to buy a Microsoft license. Now, I see people go out and buy, let's say, student and teacher version. Well, that student and teacher version, by the way, if you read the license says it's good for you while you're a student, and when you're done, you should delete it. Or it's good for you while you're a teacher, if you're a teacher, but it's not for commercial use. So you can't honor that license and still utilize it. But if we take something as simple as OpenOffice at openoffice.org, OpenOffice has been around for many, many, many years, and it is very well debugged. It is fully compatible with the Office format of Uncle Bill and Microsoft, and you can use it, you can download it for absolutely free. Now you say, how can it be any good if it's free? Well, it turns out that there is a source community of people that are working on this around the world. They're actually making that software better. They're debugging it all the time. It is very well debugged. It's very stable. It's in use in many, many offices, and what it can do is save you that license, which if you buy a real license to go in an office, it's going to cost you around $400 a PC. Well, $400 a PC, imagine if you didn't have to do that anymore. Imagine if that was money that was available for you to invest in other things in your office to make things play. Well, it's a pretty good deal, and I recommend that you do it. We'll be talking more about open source in some of our other talks. Today we're just mentioning OpenOffice. You'll see it at openoffice.org, highly debugged, ready to go. This is Charlie Carlin for the Web Game. Thanks for being here.